Hey, welcome to the show. Feeling good with Duddy. That's me. Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome back into the bunker for episode 88 of Feeling Good with Duddy, the show that points at the world, has a laugh, points at the mirror, has a huge laugh, fairest of the fair, bravest of them all, that's us. That's right. I'm Jake B., a barber here in Southern California. Let me introduce you to my brother, host of the show, singer, guitar player for the Dirty Heads. Here he is, Duddy B.
What is happening? That's right. Episode 88. Wow. We are just moving right along.
To this week.
Yeah, 87, we had Colton Place from
That's
Pacific
right.
Dub. That was an awesome, fun episode. And today we were supposed to have our good friend Rome Ramirez on the show. But you know what? He's coming here in like 2 weeks
Yes.
to start rehearsals for the Rome and Duddy tour.
Mhm.
And we figured, let's not do this on Zoom.
It was one of those things. We were going to Zoom with Rome today and have him perform from his house and send us the video. And then we're like, why are we doing this? He's going to be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I talked with Rome this morning and I was like, you want to just wait 2 weeks and just while you're down here, we're rehearsing in the same spot that we do the
In
podcast.
the bunker.
So
what are we thinking?
we're waiting 2 weeks. So sorry about
Yeah.
that, but we do have a really fun episode for you guys. We've got all your guys' favorite stuff. Conspiracy theories, the stoners are stopping in.
Here's the best part about the stoners. They think they're coming here to interview Rome today.
Yeah, we never
They don't
told
know.
them. They are so excited that
Yeah,
Rome was going
you
to be here
guys.
today.
They Uber here. They're one of they bus or they find their way here, and we're not going to tell them halfway go home. And we're just like, let them show up, dude. Let them show up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine. So yeah, so sorry about that, guys, but we do have a fun show. Like I said, conspiracy queries. We got stoners. Jake's got a funny story about someone he saw at the park again. So that'll be fun. Yeah, and what's also fun, Jake?
What's that?
Reading the reviews that are coming in.
Oh, they are fun.
They're fun and they're very helpful. Thank you guys so much. It does help the show grow, helps us get noticed and climb the charts. So we really do appreciate it. And also, if you are listening and you have not yet left us a review, please do. Wherever you're listening, give us a rating, write us a review, especially over on that Apple Podcast app. Just head on over, give us 5 stars. Even if you don't think we're 5 stars.
Just do the 5.
Just
it's
give
the
it the
easiest
5.
thing to do. Yeah, just all right, 5 and then move on with your life. You know what I find out about giving someone 5 stars, even if they don't deserve it?
Huh.
As soon as you do it and that you hit the 5-star thing and then you turn around, you forgot 5 stars is even a thing. You've just moved on with
You
your
move
life.
on with your day and you've helped us out.
It's crazy how much it does help. That's why we're like, we got to start hammering this home. Like, you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe. We're like, even if you don't watch every video, I guess it makes other people find us. And we want that.
Yeah, so thank you guys. Honestly, though, we really do appreciate it. And also, if you want to help the show, we do have a Patreon page where it's $5 a month to sign up, but you do get 4 bonus episodes every month. Once a month, I also do a guitar tutorial with a Dirty Head song where I walk you through how to play it, and then I play it for you. It's a lot of fun. And also, you get a chance to ask me and Jake questions that we answer on the show. So that's a
right.
lot of fun. You head on over to patreon.com/feeling good with Duddy, and you could sign up there and help out. What else, Jake?
Finally, one more thing, guys. Yeah, so the easiest way to help out, thumbs up, write us a review, all that. Then there's the Patreon, right? But you get so much bonus shit. Here's the new thing. We have a Venmo, Feeling Good with Duddy Venmo, if you want to just be an extra legend and help support the show. And we have our very first donation. Who's it from?
Lynn Hanyoist.
Lynn Hanyoist sending us a little hookup on Venmo. And that just helps us be able to pay our staff. You know, we got a little staff here, so we got to hook them up. And that's all. Other than that, dude, cranking forward, dude. So you already kind of did you talk about Rome and Duddy? Well, you sort of did. So Rome's coming here in a couple weeks
Yes.
to rehearse because you guys are going back on tour. You're going to do 4 shows through Texas and was it Oklahoma? 1 show in
Yeah.
Oklahoma?
One show in Oklahoma.
With the Rome and Duddy project.
With the Rome and Duddy project. Yeah, I think it's actually 6 shows because
Whoa.
2 of the stops were doing 2 shows in one day.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, 4 stops. It's great to know that we're going to be getting back out there and playing music. I wish it was longer because I know that those 4 days are going to go by so quick and we're going to be like, no. But
And you're in a bus. You're going to feel like you're musician again.
Yeah, but that's going to be a lot of fun. So that's good news. And also this Friday, the 22nd, is that this Friday, right?
Lahaina?
Lahaina's coming out.
There it is.
Me and Rome, like I talked about before, we did another cover song and it's coming out this Friday. It's a Loggins and Messina cover song. It's called Lahaina, and we had a lot of fun with it. Jimmy Messina actually came in to the studio and recorded the song with us, and it came out really great, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So that's fun to look forward to. Unfortunately, not too much in the Dirty Head news. We do have some shows that are getting on in the books. You know, I've seen some things, so let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that we can all get back out there and start playing music again.
What's the soonest show that's in the books? Is that the Vegas thing that we kind of talked about
so,
a couple weeks
or
ago?
maybe it's Florida.
Florida. What show?
It's a I think it's like a Reggae Rise Up or something.
Okay.
Or
when is that potentially?
Geez, Jake, you're asking me these.
I'm asking you real because I don't even know. I'm like, are you going somewhere in February? Where are you going?
Orlando vacation, right? Is that it?
Luke's pulling it up
right now. No, I think it's March.
Okay, so that's about 2.5 months or so, whatever, 2 solid months from now. That's when potentially you'll be actually doing a thing. And this is a type of show where it's like people are there, a crowd is there. They're not in their cars. This isn't a drive-thru.
It's like it's a festival. Yeah, like
thousands of fucking people packed in.
As far as I know.
Oh, Florida, dude. Let me just hit the claps. Oh yeah, if you guys hear a different vibe with the drops today, this is another thing.
Is that it right there, Luke?
Is that it, Luke?
Yeah, it's Reggae Rise Up.
Okay, let's see who's on
March 19th through the 21st. It looks like the first night the headliner is Damian Marley. The second night is Slightly Stupid, and it looks like we're headlining the third night. We're headlining the Sunday show.
Awesome.
And St. Petersburg, Florida, and it's just going to be a big old festy.
A real life show. And I see that it looks like on the first night, like the co-headliner is Fortunate Youth, and we're supposed to have Fortunate Youth on our show in a couple days here.
Yep.
Or in a couple episodes here, I should say. So that'll be cool. We'll get to talk to them about that too.
Sweet, very cool.
Good shit, man. That looks real. It's a flyer. It's online. That's when it's real. You don't make a flyer if something's not real anymore, right?
Yep. That's right. And what about you? Anything else going on?
Nothing crazy, dude. I'm a barber, and barbershops are still, totally shut down here. You know what it is, dude. It's like everywhere in the country. I think barbershops are, for the main part, shut down. I'm sure Florida, they're hacking them up. But most barbers and hair salons and everybody who's not supposed to be working, they're all working. They're all working behind. They close the curtains. They lock the front door. Most people are working, but now I'm starting to hear the stories of barbershops getting fined.
Oh.
I'm finally hearing, because at first everyone's like, what are they going to do? And rightfully so. They're like, all of us are working. What are people going to do? Come fine us? Now I've heard 3 different stories of barbershops getting fined.
Do you know like how much that they get fined?
So what I heard was the first thing is like a real warning. It's $100, which is basically like, hey, we're
on to you.
Yes. And then it is the $1,000 fine, which hurts a little bit worse. And then I hear like, I don't know what the next step is, but that's when they're like, dude, shut it down. I mean, I don't know how they do the shut it down thing, but from 100 to 1,000, and I've heard of a couple thousands now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's happening. So no, not a lot with me, man. I hang out with my son. I'm like daddy guy every day. And then I come in here, get to do the podcast with you. And that's kind of my life right now. Very simple. Very simple. But so that kind of gets me into this. I did see someone else at the park, as you alluded to.
Yep.
You guys all remember last week, I saw the basketball asshole guy at the park. I got a new person. Equally as much of an asshole, but a harmless asshole, this one. I'd much rather hang out with this type of an asshole that I'm going to tell you about today. But what it is I'll lead into it with, it's been like 85 degrees here for the last week.
It has been.
It's been summertime again in Southern California. So even though it's a lockdown, it is not a lockdown. I mean, the streets are packed. Everyone's at the beach, and I live right next to the beach. So it's just been a clog zone all near me. So my wife and I have been doing a lot of, let's just walk places. We don't even want to get in our car. We walk to the park. We're walking through the park. The park is packed, summer day style. Everyone's laying out on blankets, and we're walking by and we see there's this group of 4 girls. It's like a Sex in the City style group of girls. There's like one Asian one, one super tall blonde one. There's like an undescribable brunette one, like she's somewhere, And they had one of each, and it was all perfect, all cute girls, all really nice. And we're walking, we're doing laps around the park. We go by them multiple times. On the final time when we're about to go home, they're standing up. And one of them just goes, she goes, oh, I gotta pee so bad. And they're all four standing up and she goes, it's so random. And it like didn't hit me in the chin. Like, I kept walking and I heard it. And I was like, my wife was flattened by it. She's like, what the fuck did that chick just say? Like, my wife's gnarly. She'll do whatever. And I'm walking. I'm like, yeah, I go, what did she say? She said like random. And Lauren is like, she just said, I have to pee. And then said, that's so random. She said, that's not fucking random. That's exactly what happens when you drink for 2 hours on a blanket, and I'm like, oh my
so
God.
Random.
That someone said that.
It's insane.
An adult human stood up and said that to her friends.
What?
So you're going to ask, she's harmless. She's probably harmless. Lovely. She looks like she is lovely, but
yes, not
the asshole basketball guy. He's far worse, but still we talked about it the entire walk home. It's all we talked about. How is that random?
Random.
We were mad at the word random. We were just mad at humanity. And she uttered multiple times, like, let's move to Montana. Like, let's just get away from that. I don't know.
She had no idea what she had sparked in your guys' walk home.
No idea the vitriol. Hopefully she listens to the show.
She made it on the show.
I know her friends went home, called their other friends. I was at the park with Kendra. Listen to what this bitch said. She had to pee. It was wrong. They made fun of her to every one of her other friends. How do you feel about that, Daddy? What does it? Doesn't that
makes me uncomfortable. Like it does. For some reason, like you said, it's harmless. And I could picture this group of girls. I could picture them. And, but it bums me out.
It was the cast of Friends.
You could tell
the female cast of Friends on
the type of girl.
It was just one of those.
You could tell.
Yes.
Like probably like super daddy's girl.
Big time.
Probably usually gets most of everything she wants type of girl.
She's the type of girl that cannot wait for the first day of fall so that she can put on jeans and then put on those super high brown boots that go up to just under.
Or
no,
like
it's
horse
like
riding boots almost.
Sort of, but then they're like bootier at the bottom and it's just like, you're like, it's been fall for 3 seconds and it's 79 degrees today. So I know you want to get into the fashion as quick as you can, but it's not time and that's aggressive. It's that girl.
Okay.
Was that too?
No.
It was that you. It's you.
It's
get
exactly
it. You've
what I'm
seen
saying.
It, right?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, oh, it's October 1st and the boots are on, no matter what temperature.
God, my sweater.
And then the long pea coat comes out, and you're like, it's hot out. Take that off. Any other thoughts, Duddy, on the...
No, it's like you said, I don't hate this person.
No.
They definitely don't deserve to be shot or slapped or anything. They deserve to be...
Podcast.
They deserve one of these.
Yeah. They deserve to be talked about for 17 minutes all the way home for my wife and I, and then us for another 10 on this show. This is what happens when Rome is supposed to be on your episode and he doesn't show up.
Yeah.
He actually, I shouldn't say that. Rome completely showed up. He was ready.
He was ready to do the show. He was like, I'm ready to go. Let me know. Like, let's get it going. And I called him and I was like, should we just wait? And he was like, oh yeah, duh. Why don't we just wait?
So then Duddy and I went to the board and we're like, all right, we had all these ideas. And then we're like, cause dude, Rome's he's got a fresh new shit his pants story.
He does.
We couldn't wait. A lot of things. And then we were looking at the board going, well, I've got random girl that I saw at the park. And anyway, but guess what we do have? We've got everybody's favorite thing on earth, Duddy.
Yeah.
Tell
what is that?
What it is.
Okay. So this is a conspiracy query, Jake. This isn't a conspiracy theory. What this is I'm not trying to convince you that this is real. I'm not trying to say that I came up with this and I believe in this. I'm just simply asking if you believe in conspiracy queries.
Fair. I love that you don't bombard us with your thoughts. You're just going, I heard this. No. What do you think?
It's
refreshing.
It is. And I got this one from our friends over at the Thrillist. And as you know, taking you guys on a trip around the globe.
Thrillist.com. I love how Duddy gives credit without even giving actual credit. We got this from our friends at the Thrillist. It's called Thrillist.com. People are like, I'd love to visit this site. The Thrillist. I've got nothing.
Hey, well, unless you know what the Thrillist is.
I know.
Okay, so this one comes from our nation's capital, Jake.
Oh, fucking hell.
Washington.
Oh, that could DC?
No.
Oh, state?
Yes.
Yeah, the capital.
Yeah, so this is the 13 Steps to Hell.
That's one of the states my wife claimed we should move to get away as well. Or Portland, anyway. They're all stuck up there.
Washington's dope, actually. There's a lot of rad spots there.
Seattle.
Basically the opposite of the Zeppelin song. So I'm guessing they're talking Stairway to Heaven?
Oh, right. Stairway to Hell.
This is the 13 Steps to Hell. So it's the opposite of Stairway to Heaven. And it's the Maltby Cemetery itself, the subject of rumors associating it with Satanism, is rumored to include a subterranean tomb for a really creepy rich family that could be accessed by 13 steps that led to the final resting place. Or the final resting place of every damned soul in history. What? As legend has it, that
As legend has it, descending
the entire staircase led you to glimpse hell itself.
Oh, just got a little glimpse? That's
so if you go down the 13 steps in the Maltby Cemetery, you'll get a glimpse at hell.
A little glimpse of hell. So you either get, what's the first thing they said? You either get led to the final resting place of this, my favorite part of this really creepy rich family. That's how they describe it. This really creepy rich family. Or you get to see a glimpse of hell. One of the two.
So what's the creepy rich family?
I don't really know. That's a weird accusation.
Well, let's read where it came from. It says the cemetery's been around since 1901, though the crypt itself's date has been lost to time, as have the stairs themselves. Wait, so you can't walk down them?
The cemetery's been around since 1901, though the crypt itself's date has been lost to time, as have the stairs themselves. So we don't know when the crypt was put there, and you can't see the stairs anymore?
And the stairs were bulldozed and covered in concrete. That hasn't stopped curious paranormal masochists from trespassing on the scheduled private property, allegedly showing up at the cemetery at night, eager to unearth it via nocturnal excavation missions.
This one, Duddy's like, who picked this one?
This is just okay. So
that's crazy. So they bulldozed over the stairs. They cemented over it. So the stairs are still there. They just kind of bulldozed over it.
So they're still there. So if you were to dig that up and get down on those stairs, you may get a glimpse at either the super rich creepy family or hell.
Yeah, if you're a paranormal masochist, this might be. Look, I like this. I love this. This seems like a 90s Johnny Depp flick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he's just some quirky investigator guy, circle glasses, little strip of bangs hanging in front, always a little bit like, huh, what? But they send him there to find this 13 stairs.
Okay.
He does. The ending, it doesn't really land, but the movie's okay. It seems like something like that, and I'd watch it. That's something I'd watch on Amazon Prime every night of the week. But I like this one, because I guess those stairs could still be there, Duddy.
They could. So what you're telling me is that you believe that there's a 13 steps of hell in the Mulberry Cemetery. If you descend them, you could see either a rich family or hell?
I do. I'm really starting to believe a lot of these. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, definitely. Well, that one's very believable.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that one I guess is like real. It's there, the steps, maybe.
Man.
It's just we don't know if they lead to hell. Okay.
Oh, you know what else is real, Jake?
What's real?
Real pieces of shit.
Oh, here they are. Okay, here's the deal, everybody. You guys know what's up. The stoners are here. I don't think they can't know yet. We can see them coming in. They don't know yet that Rome's not here. They're probably going to come in all fired up, and we're going to have to tell them right now. Well, how do we tell them? Should we just tell them when they come in? Or
I think after they sit down, let's just see what they do. Let's just see what happens.
All right, we're going to get up. We're going to play the music, and the stoners are coming in right now. They're seeing that it's just us, but whatever. All right, we got to go. We'll talk to you guys in a little minute. Sorry, you guys. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention earlier. Real quick. Stoner guys, stay out there. I'm doing the drops again myself. I've got a little iPad here. Duddy and Luke set it all up so I can do the drops. And I'm not that great at it yet. So if they sound kind of shitty or if their timing's off, that's me. Anyway, Stoner guys, Welcome in.
Oh, are you ready, bro?
Oh, I'm ready.
Dude, fire it up, bro. Dude, took it.
Oh, sick drop work, Jake. Sick drop work, dude. All right, what's up, everybody? Sick. Oh, dude, actually, you left the drop on. I'll press it. I pressed it. You should put a fade out on that, Jake. It'd be sicker if you'd put a fade out. It'd just be cleaner.
Fade outs are sick. So are faders.
He's too faded to
Wait, where's Rome?
He's so faded he forgot to put a fade out. Or is that your job, Luke? Who should have done that? You're all fired. That's fun.
That's really sick.
That's sick. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Snake OG here. I've got my partner Blonde Marley sitting here with me, and we're here to interview Rome. And
Maybe he's in the bathroom.
What's that? No,
Rome,
Rome's
he's not coming in today.
Rome's not here. Why? Oh, he's coming in 2 weeks. Okay, kind of sick, but
It's quite an expensive Uber.
oh, you were up all night too, getting those questions in order.
Sick questions to ask Rome.
Okay, well, bit of a downer, dude, but we're not gonna let it ruin our day. We're gonna blow some hay. You got it anyway. Well,
Sick.
well, I guess here. I got an idea. Fire one of your questions at me. I'll act like I'm Rome. I'll answer the question, and then we'll react to the question the way that Rome would have probably answered it.
All right.
Just pick one. He has a bunch, but pick one question. Hi, everybody.
First
I'm
off-
Rome.
Oh, hey, Rome. Blonde Marley here.
Love you guys. You guys are great, and you're better than Jake and Duddy.
Oh,
As
thank you.
Rome, I'm saying that.
Thank you, Rome.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, first off, I just want to say a big, huge fan of your
Me
bands.
too. Thank you.
Yeah, big fan. And I was just wondering how you internalized the pressure of taking over the role of the leader of one of your favorite bands. And just want to say, she did a great job.
Thank you for saying that, and I enjoy your question. And there was a lot of pressure, but after I just went out there and I just said this is just like a practice, but I'm on stage, and then I got extremely high backstage with lots of free weed, and then I went out there and did my show. Oh, he said free weed. Did you fucking hear that? That's how I would be reacting if Rome said that. So you guys can imagine that's something to look forward to in a couple of weeks when we, I guess, do get to interview Rome.
Yeah.
Set question, though.
Sick.
Dude. That was actually like a real question. I wasn't.
Well, I mean, they're always real questions.
I guess you're right, dude. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about us then. You guys know that we have been living in Escondido for quite some time, and we do have some personal news right now. We had to move. We haven't moved for a while. For listeners that have been listening for a long time, we moved week to week, it seemed like, when we were first on the show. We were continually getting kicked out of studio apartments. We've been in Escondido for quite some time right now, living with the Galians, Space Weed, Square Bongs. I think you guys all know the history. We've been having a great, great time. But we had to move, didn't we?
We had to move. It was unfortunate. But then when we found out where and with who would be moving,
here's the deal.
We actually got pretty excited.
You guys, here's the deal. We had to move. All good things must come to an end. And we did move from our pad in Escondido to a new pad in Escondido. That's right, guys. First piece of good news. We're still in Escondido, where I did have my first burrito and a million afterwards. I'm going to keep eating Escondido burritos. That's good news, right?
That's great news.
Jake, he left the clap thing here. I'm just going to hit his claps. I hit your claps.
Don't touch that.
Shh. Okay. I hit your claps again. What are you going to do about it? We're living in Escondido, and we're still super stoked. But let's get to the real question. The Galians.
The Galians.
It's been great living with them.
I love the Galians.
They're redheaded fellas from outer space. They're gay. They walk around naked. They're aliens. They introduce us to space weed and square bongs. We love them. But unfortunately, we're going to keep loving them because the Galians got a bigger, nicer pad with a bigger, nicer back room, and they just took us with. We're still living in Escondido. We're closer to the beach. We're in a bigger pad, a bigger back room. We're still with the Galians. Really, we just leveled up, didn't we?
Level up.
Puff and tough off square bongs. Space hay everywhere. It's really a great time in Escondido. We're bummed that Rome's not here, but dude, you can't knock us off this cloud.
No, but if Rome were here,
Yeah.
I was maybe ask him something. Will you be fake Rome again?
I'm Rome, and it's great to be on this show where I really treasure you guys.
Oh, thanks, Jam.
You're welcome.
I was just wondering, how is your view on just traveling and music in general since you've become a father?
That is a terrific question. Fatherhood's a very special thing. Whereas once I might be partying and acting wild on tour, I find myself sleeping at an earlier hour and doing things like yoga and self-reflection as a father. Solid question. You guys are better than Jake and Duddy.
Oh, thanks, Rome.
This is me again now. I know. That was a good Rome, huh?
Sick. That was
I
sick.
know.
You sound just like him.
Anything else you'd like to say, Blonde?
Have you ever gotten free weed?
As Rome?
Yeah.
This is Rome again, receiving a question from Blonde Marley. What is your question again?
Rome, I was wondering if you've ever gotten free weed.
I'll tell you something right now. I've received lots and lots of free hay. Sick question. It's me again. I'm done being Rome now. I know. I really turn into other
You
people.
really sound just like him.
All right. Well, is there anything else? Is there any way you're going to recover from this and come up with more questions for Rome in a couple weeks? Is there any way
No,
the listeners will recover from this Travis Shamockery that was our last outing here?
No.
Well, then let's just do our thing that we do when we're on our way out. This is Snake OG saying puff tough, and this is Blonde Marley saying
Stay crispy.
yeah.
That may have been the worst one yet. Oh. Wow. But you know what's
there was
not
a fade
the worst?
out on that one
There
though,
was.
so eat that. Yeah, so that was definitely the worst thing that I've ever heard on the show.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it's been a weird show, dude, but hey, those happen. When you're doing 88 of them, Duddy,
Hey.
at least 74 of them are going to be shit, you know?
Yeah, this was one of those 74.
That's
Sorry,
what it
guys,
is.
but you know what's not shit? Our
Sorry.
sponsor right now, Jake.
Yeah.
The Jack Rack. You guys, this comes from our sponsor over at Plugins Keychains. We love this company, man. This is such a cool product and just great people over there too. And what this is, it's like a replica of a guitar amp head. And it comes with 4 keychains. You put your keys on it. You mount your little guitar amp head
There you go.
on the wall, and you put your keys on it. When you get home, you just plug in your keys right into there, and whenever you got to go somewhere, you know right where your keys are. It's awesome. It looks cool. I've had so many people come over to my house and just ask me where the heck I got one, and I tell them where, Jake. I tell them to go to pluginskeychains.com. That's plural, and the plugins is with a Z, Pluginz. Keychains.com. Get yourself a Jack Rack and put in code DuddyB at checkout, and you will get 20% off every single order every single time.
That's right. And we do have another cool thing. Also, our friends at Onnit are doing a free trial right now. Alpha Brain. It's a supplement made by Onnit, and Duddy and I use it, and it keeps us kind of focused and sharp. Well, they're running a free trial right now. If you just pay for shipping, they're going to send you 2 weeks of free Alpha Brain. It supports your memory. It promotes focus. It like aids your mental processing. It's one of those things. Where's my keys? Oh, that's right. They're right over there on my plugins keychain. You get it. You just remember everything. So anyway, we'll have the link below. We'll make the link very findable for you. But if you go to onnit.com, you can find the Alpha Brain free trial. And yeah, just sign up, pay for shipping only, and they're going to send you 2 full weeks of free product. Go do that right now. Get on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what else is awesome?
What's that?
All the people over at our Patreon.
That's right. This is the Q&A portion. We're going to answer a bunch of listener questions right now. And of course, like Duddy was saying, the way you ask us questions on this show is you sign up at Patreon. $5 a month. You get 4 extra episodes. Ask us questions. Duddy B tutorials. So many things. Should I play the drop, Duddy?
Go ahead.
All right.
Questions. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ask us any question you want. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. And again, guys, sorry. Shorter show today, a little weird. We were planning on having Rome in, but didn't work out because he's coming in 2 weeks. So thank you guys. And here's some Q&A from our Patreons.
Good thing it's a 2-show week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made up for it.
Yes, it did. And first
So
off,
we're even.
we have Francisco Molina. He says, Duddy, you enjoy cooking. What dish do you make that your family enjoys the most? Jake, what's your favorite dish that Duddy makes?
I mean, I don't know, because it's
Yeah.
not like Duddy's cooked for me
No,
a
I don't
thousand
cook for
times.
him all the time.
Here's the thing with Duddy and his wife, though. Whenever you go to their house, they have a spread, and everything's always good. And it's never overly fancy or it's just food that every single person would like to eat. That's what I like about it. There's candy in bowls.
Yeah.
Then there's the salad skewers that you guys always
The
make.
Caprese skewers.
Oh, it's like,
yeah,
please.
those are bomb.
It's always easy, fun things to eat, and then the food's always good. So anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, you know what? And I was never like a huge fan of spaghetti. I think I've talked about it on this show, but like, you know, my kids really like spaghetti. So I started making my own spaghetti sauce from scratch, like roasting the tomatoes down and everything. And I can make my spaghetti sauce is really freaking good. And my kids love that. And right now I think that's probably the thing that they're always like, make your spaghetti sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying before you take like all day with it. It's one of those, right? Or you take a long. Didn't you say that you watch the game and? Add
I'll
things to
take hours,
the
hours.
sauce?
Yeah,
That's
for
how you're
sure.
supposed to do it.
Yeah,
slowly. Cooking
slow.
it and
Yeah,
adding stuff.
I'll take 4 or 5 hours making that sauce. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's nice. It's fun. It's relaxing.
Josie, Duddy's dog, is just scratching at our AstroTurf over here.
I'm wondering if she's just about to take a deuce.
Oh,
or...
are you serious?
No, she's not gonna do
She might
that.
take a dump right here on the show. That'll be a first.
That'd be pretty funny. Let's see here. Jake Laponte says, do you putt out every time when you golf, or do you pick up when you're close? I putt out because I can feel my dad's disappointment if I picked up. You know what? It really depends, like the round, like who I'm playing with and what we're doing. Like sometimes when, you know, I'm playing with certain friends and we're not too serious and it's like on a Sunday and I know it's going to be a 6-hour round because it's a crowded course and we're kind of just having some drinks and just like having fun, relaxing game, I might pick some up. I'm probably not even really like keeping my, you know, score on a card and stuff. I'll probably pick some up there just because who cares. But if we're like betting or we're playing skins or you know, I'm wanting to like shoot a solid round of golf and I'm out, no, I'll putt in every single time. Because also I've learned too, if you don't do those putts and then you have to when you are betting, oh, they're so hard because then your knees start shaking. You're like, oh my God, this 2-foot putt sucks. So I'm with you. Putt out, but not every time. Let's see here. Raul Guerrero says, can we get mutilator pins? I'm not against it.
You have to make them. We'd love that, but we're not. Yeah.
No, we maybe one of these days. Let's see here. This question's for Rome. Shoot. Do you want to?
I am Rome. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys are
Brian Westerhide says favorite wrestler. like WWE probably is what he's talking about. I mean, I was never super into it, but you know what? I always liked like the Undertaker. I always thought was pretty dope.
I was never into wrestling as a kid either. And then I lived with someone when I was like 24 and he was big into wrestling. And it was during the Stone Cold and The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Before The Rock was an actor guy. That shit was hilarious.
Oh,
they made
for
me
sure.
laugh every time. So I loved those two dudes and that, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd go with that. Let's see here. Wait, we have heard. Oh, Adam Bachison says, we have heard about your fave/best songs to play. I really want to know, is there a song that you avoid playing live? Maybe too complicated or technical or too hard? I think there are some. Please answer. No, there's none I would say that are just too hard or technical. I mean, there's songs that we don't play live just because maybe we've tried it and it's just some songs just don't translate as well live, and we feel like the energy is just not in it, so we kind of just don't play it much. There is songs that we're going to be playing a lot more now since we got horns. There's certain songs that were so horn heavy that we were like, we can't really play this without live horns,
section,
you know,
yeah.
with the real. So now that we've been adding, like, there was a lot of songs I feel like we probably weren't playing before we got added Sean with the keys and the harmonies. And once we add, you're like, cool, it opens up new. Because when we're recording these songs, we're not sitting there going, well, I'm only one guitar on stage, so I'm only doing one guitar. Like, no, some of these songs will have 4 fucking guitars going on, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that there's any that we avoid because they're like too technical, but I would say there is some that we just don't play for certain reasons. Maybe they don't come across as well live as we'd like them. I don't know, yeah. Let's see here. Kevin Torbeck says, in hopes that Orlando vacation will happen this year, what are the chances of DH and Sublime with Rome playing Sirens? I mean, probably 100% chance. I would say. Patrick Lynch says, Duddy, have you met Barley Daniels, Charlie Daniels' cousin? Think I read about him on some pop-up link from Facebook one day. I haven't met Barley Daniels, but I think that maybe Rob Dylan has, because he said that he was the one that goes to those island things. So yeah, we'll have to ask him.
Oh, sorry, I was reading down on questions below.
Queen BD13 says, so I'm planning a huge 40th birthday bash this summer. Would Blonde Marley and Snake OG want to come? I will have 420 lounge area with free weed and maybe a square bong just for them. Well, I'll pass on the message, and if you tell them there's free weed there, they'll probably be there.
They'll probably show up. There won't be any more weed.
Yeah.
They'll be like, free weed sounds more like me weed.
Jesse Rule says, when will we get a Duddy Willie Nelson song collaboration? Oh man, I would love that. That would be awesome. I've been talking about that for a long time. That I'd love a Dirty Heads Willie Nelson song together. That'd be great. Let's see here. Huh? Kristen Beck. Oh, this is the last question. So Duddy, Kristen Beck says, Duddy, I would love to have one of those Richard picks, not a real dick pic, just a guitar pick. Do you have any more of those? I don't think so. What that was is I made years back, because I'm super mature, I made guitar picks that were flesh colored and they had veins on them and it just said Richard. And I would tell people, I'll send you a dick pic, and they would get those.
That's pretty clever.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, damn, I want one of those picks.
Yeah. And when I called, so Ernie Balls are, one of my sponsors, and they, I use their guitar picks. So I always hit them up when I have ideas for what I want on the new guitar pick. And when I called him on that one, I didn't want to email. I called him. I'm like, Brian, I got an idea here. If you don't want to make this, I totally understand. I told him, he goes, no, love it. Making it right now.
Yeah, done. So I'm taking a picture of my own bat wing right now. Yeah. Dude. Done deal. We're making it.
So that's that. Thank you guys so much. That
All
was
right. There it is, boys and girls.
Great show.
I mean, it was easily that was a 4-star. That was a 3-star show.
That was a 2, maybe.
That was a 2-star show.
Maybe.
You guys let us know how many stars this show is worth for you. No, yeah, we got thrown off a bit, and but we had a crazy Monday morning hangout. It was a weird day in here. We're trying so many new things. Yep. That's what it was. We were trying to get all these drops in order so we could do them live. We're wearing headphones, Duddy and I are, for the first time in forever. So everything, it even sounds weird today too. Mm-hmm. Does it to you hearing your own? Oh yeah, it's all different, but part of us trying to get better. Anyway, thank you guys. Hope we made you laugh a few times. Anything you want to say, Duddy, before we're out of here?
Nope.
All right, let's
Peace
do
out.
this outro. Bye.
Bye, guys.